Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and Infinity Ward messed up bad. They messed up royally, and we now have proof of that thanks to Modern Warfare 3. So recently, Sledgehammer Games decided to put in a playlist into Modern Warfare 3 that features some of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. Not the OG Modern Warfare 2, but the most recent Infinity Ward Modern Warfare 2. We have maps like Mercado, Farm 18, Shoot House, as well as Crown Raceway, and they announced a while ago that this was going to be happening, and we were all kind of interested to see what it was going to be like, but now that it's here, and now that we've tried it, now that I personally played it, it's kind of wild because we always had that question in the most recent Modern Warfare 2. What would that game have been like with a working minimap? What would that game have been like if Dead Silence was a perk? What would that game have been like if the time to kill wasn't so fast? What would that game have been like if movement wasn't gimped down to nothing? Well, now we know. That's the craziest part about this, and I'm really wondering what was the entire inspiration behind this playlist. Like, on one hand, it could just be they have these maps from Modern Warfare 2. It's very easy to port them over into Modern Warfare 3 and have players play on them. But on the other hand, this could be like a big debate internally between some of the devs at Sledgehammer, maybe some of the devs at Infinity Ward, and some of the higher ups at Activision, because now they're able to test out what Modern Warfare 2 would have been like if Infinity Ward wasn't so bad at their jobs, if Infinity Ward actually made changes based on community feedback. What you're watching right now is literally my first game jumping into this Modern Warfare 2 playlist. I'm using the Modern Warfare 3 shotgun because I always liked using shotguns on Farm 18, and I can tell you, man, there are so many instances throughout this video where you're going to see me knowing where somebody's coming thanks to the minimap. You're going to see instances where I'm able to get behind people even though they're rocking the sweaty Groot skin, but they have no idea I'm there because I have the Dead Silence perk on. You know, little things like that. The time to kill, me being able to eat a couple of shots from some guy camping across the map or what have you. The gameplay felt wonderful. To be honest, I didn't even want to get off the playlist, but today is my birthday. I've got a bunch of things I need to do today, family to see and dinners and stuff like that, so I wasn't able to play a ton, but I was able to play about half an hour of it across 4 different matches, and my god, the game just felt better, you know. And we've been playing Modern Warfare 3 here for about a week now, right? Actually a week today, in fact, and we're getting used to the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps, but it's a whole different feeling when you go into the newer Modern Warfare 2 maps and you go on Farm 18, you go on Mercado or whatever, and you now have movement. You can mantle over things faster, you're able to slide around corners, you're able to actually eat a couple of shots thanks to the changed up time to kill. You know, it infinitely felt better, and it's another thing, right? It really seems like the entire focus point of Modern Warfare 3 is that Infinity Ward sucks at their jobs and they fixed all their problems. Although we did learn recently that Infinity Ward still had the final say on a lot of things going into Modern Warfare 3. Sledgehammer Games had to rush to put this game together in about 16 months is what I read, and throughout the entire process it was slowed down because a lot of their decisions they had to run by Infinity Ward, and Infinity Ward would take a long time to get back to them. Like, Sledgehammer Games wanted to have a pick 10 system for the Credit class, but Infinity Ward's like, no, you can't do that, which, why? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Like, why does Infinity Ward even have a say just because it's like a Modern Warfare game, maybe? It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever why that was the case. I mean, if anything, we've learned over the years that Infinity Ward makes really bad decisions when it comes to core gameplay. Now, certain other features I think are really good. The whole weapon progression and the camo systems that we have currently, which did carry over into Modern Warfare 3, those are fantastic. Like, Infinity Ward is good when it comes to certain things, but when it comes to like core gameplay design, you know, you jump in this playlist here and it feels so much better, you know. And it's also kind of nice, not to rag on the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps, but the newer Modern Warfare 2 maps are a little bit smaller, and as a result I do feel like I'm able to use submachine guns and shotguns a little bit better. Sledgehammer did say today that they are looking into submachine guns being underpowered, because I said it day one, man, like, it really does feel like Modern Warfare 3 is a rifle game, and that could be due to the fact that the maps that we're playing on are generally a lot bigger than what they've been. But at the same time, even on maps like Rust and stuff, like, submachine guns just don't feel good compared to assault rifles, and Sledgehammer is looking into that, as well as a number of other things, which I will be covering in my next video. But yeah, going back to it, it does feel really good playing on these maps once again. Obviously, we just spent like an entire year playing them, so we know them inside and out and everything, but it does feel good seeing those maps with fresh eyes, basically, being able to move, being able to see things on the minimap, being able to hide from the minimap, being able to use things like Dead Silence, being able to use all the features that we have in Modern Warfare 3 that Infinity Ward basically said no. You know, it's Activision Blizzard. You guys may remember the meme when it came to Diablo Immortal. You think you do, but you don't. That basically seems to be the Infinity Ward motto over all these years. They refuse to add these features that fans have wanted forever, and then Sledgehammer Games is like, all right, how about we do that? And it's working out fantastically. I think people are really enjoying the core gameplay. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of balance issues when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, and the armory unlock system is like garbage. I don't think anybody really likes it whatsoever. There's a number of problems with Modern Warfare 3, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the core gameplay, for me personally, I think Modern Warfare 3 is a straight-up improvement, and then playing it on maps like Farm 18 and Mercado and Shoot House and stuff like that, that just did nothing but confirm my suspicions that we could have had this all last year. All of last year of the newer Modern Warfare 2 could have been a lot better if Infinity Ward did not just dig their heels in the sand and basically also take their heads and put it in the sand as well and just stop listening to player feedback, essentially. The game could have been so much better. It could have been incredible. And imagine if Infinity Ward did do that, right? We're talking about the hypotheticals now, but imagine if Infinity Ward had the movement and the mini-map and the perk system, like all that we have here in Modern Warfare 3. What if they had that and they had an entire year to iterate upon it, and then when it came time for Sledgehammer to make their game with Modern Warfare 3 here, imagine how those systems could have been improved with a year's worth of data and a year's worth of information and a year's worth of community feedback. Like, not only did Infinity Ward intentionally make a game that people just did not enjoy, well, I mean, that's relative. I'm sure plenty of people really enjoyed it. They enjoyed sitting with their claymores behind their doors or safe spaces and things like that. Some people enjoyed that, I'm sure, but in general, Infinity Ward intentionally made those decisions, and they held back the progress of the entire COD franchise, because if we had another year of good movement and the working minimap and then trying to figure out this new perk system with the gloves and the combat vest, like if we had a whole year already of that under our belts, imagine where we would be right now. But no, Infinity Ward decided to go backwards basically for an entire year and say, you know what, we're gonna punish the shit out of you for moving, and also skill-based matchmaking is still a thing, so have fun with that. Not that went away. That's actually one of my biggest gripes of Modern Warfare 3 right now is packet bursts and skill-based matchmaking. Like, my games are sweaty and I have bad connection to most of them because of packet bursts. It's like, oh my god, this is getting frustrating. But yeah, just to wrap the video up here, guys, going full circle, the Modern Warfare 2 playlist is currently live, and I highly recommend you guys check it out because it does feel really good. I mean, I guess I should have picked a Modern Warfare 2 weapon and then tried that out, but you guys know me. The grind's always on. Yeah, I'm using the Modern Warfare 3 weapons because I want my weapon levels, but I should definitely try it out with the Modern Warfare 2 guns just to get another feel for that as well. And on top of all of this, there's also the experimental playlist. Now, if you guys have tried this yet, but they put in the experimental playlist, and right now the only changes is it's basically like a mosh pit, right? But your friendly players and enemy players have outlines. Friendlies have a blue outline and enemy players have a red outline. I'm showing you some pictures right here. It's not super noticeable, but it does help things out, and Sledgehammer did say that the whole point of the experimental playlist is it's kind of like a PTR. If you ever played any games like Overwatch, World of Warcraft, I think Diablo and StarCraft also had it, but a public test realm, basically, a PTR, is a place where the devs can try out a bunch of different stuff and try out upcoming patches, and fans can try it as well, and then give their feedback and make changes. It's kind of like a beta playlist, essentially, right? So what they're going to be doing with the experimental playlist here is trying out a number of different things. They might try out adding more health to the game or less health to the game. Nothing that they're putting in there is currently planned to be permanent or anything, but they're just having it there to test out things, and I love that. I mean, we didn't get that with Infinity Ward. Imagine if Infinity Ward just gave us a playlist with a working minimap. Like, how nice would that have possibly been? But no, they refused to do it. But Sledgehammer's like, you know what? Experimental playlist. That's a great idea. Let's try that out. And so far, it's working pretty good. Like, I do like having the enemy players have a bit of that red outline there. I enjoy that. If they decide to add that to the game, maybe make it a toggleable option in your menu, because some people don't like to have that. Some people don't like to have health bars above people's heads and whatnot. Like, give players the option to customize their interface. Now, you could also say that people that have that turned on are going to be at an advantage. I mean, there's a whole can of worms to be opened up there, but I'm enjoying the fact that they're trying things out here, and I'm excited to see what is going to be happening going forward with the experimental playlist as well as the Modern Warfare 2 playlist, because I have a feeling they're going to be adding even more maps to that, and that we're going to keep on trying those out just to see what it would be like, and it just further confirms that Infinity Ward messed up. They messed up bad, which is the whole point of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.